like the date they joined. So Kiki is always at the top, and I needed one for Carter, and I was like,
oh
so
yeah,
I'm gonna. So
makes
Nick Carter
sense.
didn't even need it. So anyway, just a whole thing. Moral of the story
Wow.
is,
Moral of the story is if the
if
Cavs lose
anyone
tonight,
needs
it's over.
access to the stream, everything Cavs. Do you need access to the stream?
Yes, he also
Does
deserves
anybody need
one.
access? Well, see, everyone deserves a VIP, but I got to start stealing them from people who aren't, because then I can take one from Demo. We don't even like Demo.
Oh, don't do that to Demo. Don't do it to Demo. Also, real quick, I just want to say hi to everyone. Dr. Manhattan, Dan, Everything Cavs, Kiki, Aura, Cleveland Cavaliers, Dylan. Want to say hi to everybody. Welcome in.
All right.
Another late night Cavs game, but this time it's a Friday, so it's not as big of a deal, And then
Demo
Sunday they have the 3:30 game.
Demo, Demo's not here on Fridays. Demo's too good for us on Fridays, but he's not on Saturdays. Yeah.
Yeah, the Cavs. So Jackson, we haven't even recorded a podcast because they've been playing late at night. We could have done one yesterday, but I was a little bit busy.
We're fair weather podcasters.
It's true. Yeah, we only do it when they win. But the reason why
unless they lose to the Knicks.
Well, yeah, then we do it. Then we have plenty of stuff to say. But the reason why I mention it is because the Cavs have lost 2 games in a row since we last. Well, 3. No, we talked post Orlando, didn't we? We talked post Orlando, but we didn't talk. We didn't talk either of these 2 losses. Either way, long story short, what's wrong with the Cavs, Jackson? Give us your diagnosis. What is going on with this team at the moment?
I don't think they care. So if they don't care, we shouldn't care.
So, that's actually a great way to put it.
The worst thing to do is care more than they do. And I think that like there's nothing like we are paid to write about the Cleveland Cavaliers, me and Tony Pesta. So we have to find things to write about. So I wrote about after the last game how they should have stayed with the 2-3 zone. And like the thesis was basically, hey, if you're not going to try the 2-3 zone, it actually helps you. And to write about that, I had to look at basically every defensive possession from last game. And let me tell you, there was just not a lot of good stuff on those defensive possessions. And it's nothing that I'm super concerned about. But it's like if you're not, I think just their attention to detail is not crisp. Like I don't think they're consciously going out like, hey guys, we do not care about this game. We're going to try to lose. It's not that. It's that they're trying. Is that they're like attention to detail just isn't quite there. Like, hey, when you're on DeMar DeRozan, you can't let him get to this spot on the floor. Like that detail, that attention to detail, just isn't quite there. Or like, hey, we got to execute these switches really cleanly. Like that's not quite there. So because of that, you're just like giving up these half points all the time, and it's just really hard to keep coming back from stuff like that. So I think that once they do lock in again, I don't see anything like I don't see any like super bad habits. There's nothing that really concerns me.
I'd like them to beat a full court press. That's what it is. That's the only thing. How come we have the Indiana game where they turn it over a million times? It is. No, it really is. Every time I go back, it's Ty Jerome. Are we sure Ty Jerome's a point guard? He might be a shooting guard. I don't know if he can. Are we sure Ty Jerome can beat a full court press? I'm joking a little bit, but in all seriousness, he sucks against the press. He turns it over every time. Indiana, Orlando, and against Sacramento. This is now 3 games, but I'm joking a little bit. I think they can beat a full court press. I'm not worried about that. But I think you said it perfectly.
Can you see the stream? Do you need VIP? Cool guy, because I don't know if you need the stream.
You can see
it. You can see.
All
That's
right, cool.
Good. Okay, because you had one previously. Because I think you were here when nobody else was. So, anyways, that's good to know.
But yeah, basically, just to build off what you were saying, I don't and I agree with you. I don't think it's an effort issue. I think it's a lack of focus. It's a mental thing, right? Like the rotations being a little out of sorts. It's one thing to you can kind of walk through the motions on defense and like give good effort, but still not play good defense. Where like you mentioned with DeRozan, yeah, you can kind of stay in front of him, but there's certain areas of the floor you can't let him get to. And that's what the Cavs did a lot. It's like, oh, well, they're trying hard, but they're not applying it the correct way. And so you're letting DeRozan get to his spots. You're letting guys get comfortable. You're not communicating right on switches, or you're just blowing switches in general. And so I don't even think it's an effort issue. Even like on offense, the turnovers, just not reading the floor. Donovan Mitchell had that really crucial turnover against Sacramento that led to a wide open dunk with like 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter, I think. That was just him not reading the floor. Like, he picks up his dribble and tries to throw it behind him to, I don't remember who he was even throwing it to, but like, that was just not there. It was not there. That I don't know what he was looking at. And there was a lot of plays like that where they're just not reading the floor well. And that's not an effort issue. That's I'm not mentally locked in right now.
Right.
And on the flip side, the teams that they're playing right now, including, the potential title contender, the Phoenix Suns,
your Suns.
These games matter to the Suns, to the Kings, to the Magic. Like, these games are super important. Whereas for the Cavs, they're like, all right, we have the number 1 seed locked up. I know it's not clinched yet, but like, they would have to completely collapse to not end up as the number 1 seed. It's kind of all you need. They don't really want to prove anything else here. With that said, I think they get back on track tonight. I think they win this game. I think they win, and I have a bunch of NBA trivia, Cavs trivia questions lined up for the dead balls too.
It's going
to be a lot of fun. The chat likes it.
I hate your trivia.
You don't have to answer if you want.
No, it's the whole. It's the whole thing. You can save it for tomorrow.
Well, I mean, I could. I'll drop a couple.
Do some trivia. You can do some trivia. That's fine.
Jackson, the fun police.
I just don't find it fun.
I don't like being on the opposite end of the trivia. I don't like being asked the trivia questions because I'm not good at trivia. Depends, I guess. Depends on the situation.
We're at the point of the year where every offensive rebound just feels like so deflating because you're like, bro, they're never going to get one of these.
Yeah. Yeah, the rebounding has been bad.
Do you have any? So, quick question: do you have any memory of Darius Garland or Donovan Mitchell hitting a 3-point shot? I have none.
It feels like it's been ages. It's one thing if one of them is having a cold stretch from deep. Both of them going cold at the same time has been unfortunate.
Anti-Jerome.
But like I will say, they were shooting at such an unsustainable clip for most of the year that I'm okay with it cooling off right now.
There you go, Evan.
Evan Mobley's shooting the ball well, I'll tell you that.
You see that weak closeout by Devin Booker? That's what I've said before. That he just needs somebody to give him like a fake closeout, like one of those YouTube coaches. You know what I'm talking about? Like the open game coaches.
The creators,
just need one of those.
The layup right there.
Oh, well, that's why.
I'm good with them entering their shooting slump right now. Geez, Donovan. Because then, just don't let it happen in the playoffs.
To DeAndre Hunter.
Yeah, that was bad. Booker. But yeah, Mobley, to your point, though, what was interesting about that explosion he had against Sacramento is that they weren't contesting him, and that was like the first time I've seen Mobley look visibly annoyed that the other team was disrespecting him. He was like, really? You're going to leave me wide open? I'm just going to keep taking these then. And like, he wanted them. He was like, I want to take this 3-point shot. Like, give me the ball.
There you go.
Strus has got it going too, relatively.
Strus has got it.
Streaky, but
three
good games. Yeah.
No one's blaming Strus for the slump.
All right, KD going on Allen.
Yeah, well, that's
Yeah, that's what he does. He's been doing it for years.
Subtweet, be a locker room cancer, and just hit endless mid-range jumpers. That's kind of his thing. And threes, too.
Austin Carr back on the call is nice. I will say he's been out there for the road trip. It's just nice to switch it up, get some nostalgia.
Brad is too good for a Western Conference road trip.
Yeah. He's got NASCAR to watch or something. I don't know. All right, Strus.
Max, there you go.
He's been starting off games for us. I feel like the last few games is the first.
Well, he is a starter, yeah.
Well, no, I'm saying like he hits 3-pointers in this opening stint right here. It's first 4 minutes, Strus has 2 or 3 threes. Ryan Dunn. But yeah, the discourse has gotten interesting on Twitter. You know what's going to happen when the Cavs lose, but I want them to win just so we can stop Mitchell. 2 plays in the first quarter here where he just that was really bad layup. It's the decision making that's been off. It's the Suns. They should win. Yeah. Yeah, it's I would like them just to get a win so we can put a pause on some of the reactions on Twitter, because I've seen the Hawks comparisons reemerge, and I'm not even going to pay it any attention. You want us to be overlooked heading into the playoffs? I think that's fair.
No, I mean it's March, man.
Yeah, you can't.
I've literally never seen a Cavs team play good on this road trip. LeBron James, because they always have this road trip during March Madness, and it's doesn't matter if LeBron's on the team, doesn't matter,
Yeah, and a good point. I know you mentioned this on at least one of the streams and on the pod. They haven't played a game in the same city, back-to-back games in the same city all month, so they've been traveling nonstop, which. It's not going to play the world's smallest violin for them. They're NBA players. They're getting paid millions of dollars to play a sport, but it does affect your performance when you're constantly flying, constantly on the road. Not making any excuses. These are winnable games they should win, but there's a reason why even the best NBA teams, even the championship NBA teams, lose 20 to 30 games in a year. 30 is a little much, 20 to 25 games a year. So. You're bound to lose, and hopefully we don't get a Gillespie game, because this would be the magnet ball. Yeah, it's been wild.
Yeah, I mean it's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like for one of these games to win, I feel like they just need something stupid to happen. They need a Ty Jerome 30 ball. They need a Donovan Mitchell goes completely off for 40, a Darius 40 ball, something like that. I think that's what they need, just to kind of get them out of this funk.
They're doing the half-court shot first time out, by the way. Not to interrupt you, but
they're
interesting. They're doing the most exciting part of the night.
Well, is this the half-court shot, or is this the?
It's that half-court shot. So I think they have to make a free throw and then take a. It says half-court shot on the thing.
The thing is, nobody ever. Free throw is hard.
Yeah.
It's hard. No, I think it's just a free throw contest.
No, it says half court shot though, so I think it's a free throw contest, and the winner takes the half court shot. I think. I'm guessing. Yeah. Everything Cavs says, having a constant target on their back is a disaster for March Cavs. Yeah, it's that's the other thing too that you can't ignore. These games matter so much more for their opponents every single time, whether it's Phoenix Suns team that's desperate to stay in the play-in, or the Chicago Bulls teams that we're playing, where it's for the Chicago Bulls, we're playing the best team in the NBA. Yeah, we suck, but let's get up for this game and try to prove something. Didn't mean to take stray shots at BG's Bulls. They're just the first team that came to my mind that we got into a dogfight with.
I mean, I think you should go out of your way to take shots at BG just in general, let alone his Bulls.
Online, not enough power though.
Oh, they gave him the sad music.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. I will say this could be better for the Cavs that they didn't start off by going up by 15 points immediately, because I feel the last few games they did that. They went up by 10, 15 right away and then just completely took their foot off the gas. I don't know if it means anything. All I'm trying to say is, hopefully they won't take their foot off the gas tonight. Hopefully it stays close, they stay competitive, and they take care of business. Because look at this injury report for a team that already sucks. They're missing so many guys.
I mean, and every one of them basically sucks. I mean,
Grayson Allen is maybe the best player on that list.
Yeah, Grayson
and Bradley Beal's that's really disrespectful to Bradley Beal, but he has just been awful.
He's so bad.
In a different context, Bradley Beal would be better, but in this context,
I don't even know. I don't.
He's just not what they need. Anyone legally indulging in a nice adult beverage? I do have some tea, so if that's an adult beverage, not hard tea, not twisted tea.
I have some Diet Mountain Dew here. I think that's an adult beverage because kids drink the regular Mountain Dew.
Yeah,
the diet Mountain Dew.
That's actually a good point.
For the olds.
DeAndre Hunter with a 3. He's been shooting the ball well recently, right? He was pretty good.
He had
not against Sacramento. Which one am I thinking of? The one before that.
I feel like we haven't had a good I feel like we haven't had a good DeAndre Hunter game for a while.
No, he had a good game 2 games ago. I can't remember who they played now. They lost. Who was it? Clippers. He played good against the Clippers, didn't he? I thought he had like 15 points off the bench. Maybe I'm miscontributing that.
I feel like when you do the grade, you have a much better idea of how each individual player played.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I don't think he was like a positive player.
No, he couldn't get a rebound to save his life. But I remember he did shoot the ball really well.
Ty, please. Jeez.
Oh, would love it.
Ty, slow down your shot some. I think that's
yeah. He's not as chill anymore. He's getting a little hectic.
Get the trebuchet going. Wind it up.
And, in terms of, I would say the only area where the effort isn't really that good is the point of attack defense. Other than that, I do think the effort itself is fine. I think
transition defense hasn't been great either.
Yeah, transition, point of attack, like that's the one area where they're kind of getting beat.
I mean,
rebounding, yeah.
Turnovers.
It depends on the context. So, like the Clippers game, when I went back and watched the rebounds, it was more of like Zubac has Donovan Mitchell on him, and Jared Allen is really not overhelping too much, but like a few plays here and there. And really, what I didn't realize, I mean, we shot so horribly in the second half. They literally crushed us on the boards because we missed like a million more shots than them.
Mm-hmm.
And they got a couple big offensive rebounds too. Darius. All right, give me a shot though.
So,
give me a 3, Darius.
Those always look bad when you miss them. That was like the vine of like the small guy dribbling like really hard and going nowhere.
Julian Newman.
Yeah.
La Smooch. The thing is, I feel like NBA players, by the time you get to this point in the season, you're not working on your free throws really, like to improve them. Like it's a weird thing. Like I say it all the time on these streams, but there's really nothing you can do. You just got to make the free throws. Like I don't think you're going to magically in March turn your free throw percentage around. You just got to hit your damn free throws. I know it's weird, but like
I don't think they're losing because of free throws, guys.
Yeah. But they had I think the Clippers game they missed like 8 free throws or something, and it looks bad when you miss like a lot in a close game. But
you're always gonna miss free throws when you have like 2 centers essentially that are getting to the line. Because like that just tanks is like when you look at like free throw percentage and stuff like that, the teams that are like the best are the teams that have like a lot of guards, or like your guards are heavily getting to the line. So like your guards are good free throw shooters. Donovan, Darius, besides like the Houston game, like we know when Darius has missed clutch free throws, but like their guards are very good free throw shooters. Strus is a good free throw shooter. Hunter's a good free throw shooter. Like the guys.
Speaking of efficiency,
yeah.
Are you going somewhere with that? I was going to hit a trivia
question.
No, I'll let you keep going if you're cooking.
I was not cooking, but you can. You can. I mean, it's got to be quick. We're already like halfway through.
It will be quick. This is a quick one.
All right.
Who leads the Cavs in points per shot attempt? Who leads the Cleveland Cavaliers in points per shot attempt? The highest points per shot attempt. Who is it? Can anyone guess?
Dean Wade.
It is not Dean Wade. He's actually, he's pretty low actually. He must be. Because I screenshotted it and he's not even in like the top half here. It's not Sam. It's not Ty Jerome. It's not JT Thor. It's not Jared Allen. Jared Allen is second. I'll give you that.
Evan?
Ty Jerome is third. It's not Tyson. BG, it is DeAndre Hunter. DeAndre Hunter has the highest points per shot attempt.
But are you looking at just for his time with the Cavs so far?
Yeah, it only shows his time with the Cavs.
I think I was right then with Jared Allen. I think I was right with Jared Allen then.
Then that's fair. Yeah, no, I'll give you that. I'll give you that since it's only a 16-game sample size for Hunter. So Jared is the real number 1. Ty Jerome's number 2. George Niang would have been 3rd. Darius Garland 4th. Mobley 5th. Strus. Okoro is higher than Donovan Mitchell. I think that means we should give Mitchell more shots. I mean, Okoro more shots. Clearly, he's more efficient per shot attempt. So, anyways, Dean Wade must be far. I screenshotted it, so I can't scroll.
We gotta take
Dean
away.
Wade's not in here.
Gonna have to talk to Mr. Manning about changing his password and not telling you.
Yeah.
Can't have access to cleaning the glass. Jared, let's go! You missed it. You missed it.
But I'm still enjoying.
Let's go.
I'm still celebrating.
I was sick, and you missed it.
What happened?
Were thinking of Jared Allen had probably the best dunk I've ever seen from him.
Wow, no, there's no way it was that good. Come on.
I mean, I don't know if Jared Allen has a lot of great dunks.
Can you guess? Oh, he's got some posters. He's got some posters. He doesn't do anything super
that
flashy.
Was pretty cool.
But can you guess who has the worst points per shot attempt on the Cavs? It's not a surprise.
We're watching this. Oh, I thought that 4
that was the most.
I thought that 4 was most underneath. I thought that 4 was more underneath there. Okay, I thought he
everything Cavs. It is Tristan Thompson. He is in the 0th percentile for points per shot attempt this year.
Well, I haven't seen.
Is it 0th percentile or just 0? The 0 percentile.
I just say he's last.
He's last.
You said 0 percentile in one of your articles.
Yeah,
for your Hunter article, you did say 0 percentile. That sounded right.
0 percentile, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know if 0th is a word. Everyone hears this.
You could ask Google, but it would tell you that 0th.
Yeah,
is a
who
word.
knows what it would tell me.
All right, 2-3 zone. We're back, baby.
Yep.
Kenny read my article. He said, "You know what? That Jackson guy, he's right."
Sam Merrill still off the bench pretty early here. I know a lot of Cavs fans are turning on Sam Merrill. Someone said Sam Merrill is the new George.
There you go, Sam.
I would not take it anywhere near that far with Sam.
We are so.
I've given him some low grades. Yeah, I've given him low grades. But if you're saying he's the new George Niang,
Carter literally invited himself onto the stage, and his first thing he said is, "Man, Sam sucks." And I said, "Carter, what are we doing?"
Well, listen, I'm giving him lower grades, so I'm not going to fully defend your boy Sam, but I don't think he's been as damaging as Niang. I think there's a context where I could see Sam Merrill playing and being impactful, but he's been a little rough. I think he's a little bit of a scapegoat, but he hasn't been too great at times. He's had some rough moments, I'll say.
The Cavs have been a bad rebounding team all year. You just haven't noticed because they've been beating teams by 60.
Yeah, they've been bottom 10 all year.
And they have a lower percentage than the previous 2 seasons as well.
Yeah. No, they actually were I think they were 8th last year when I was looking at it in terms of defensive rebounding percentage. They were actually better.
Yeah. It's because, one of the things that they're doing, they're switching a bunch. So they're doing so much more switching, and I think there's just a lot of weird mismatches where
and the zone. It's historically harder to get rebounds in a zone.
Yeah, they don't play the zone that much, honestly.
Yeah,
but they
just compared to last
year.
A
lot more. Yeah. The switch. A lot of their offensive rebounds yesterday weren't really actually out of the zone. But you get a lot of. There you go, Darius. You get a lot of stuff with Jarrett is on the wing. He's not in the paint, and last year, Jarrett was never switching out. Hunter's so bad in the zone.
Yeah, he was literally in no man's land.
Watching back, if you read my article on freethesword.com, watching back all their zone possessions from the second half last game, Hunter was just not the closeouts were super bad. Everybody's closing out really hard, and Hunter's please don't make this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know what's going on here.
Hunter can't be up there. That's Darius' guy.
Does he know they're in his zone?
Darius was there. You can't do
DeAndre
that.
Hunter know they're playing zone? Yeah, it's the second time he was in the same exact spot as Darius.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hunter's
there. 3 at least.
Thank God. He's hit another one, and he's
got to play some defense. Yeah, it's
stop.
Look, okay, now they're not in zone.
They're not in zone.
DeAndre Hunter's still playing the same defense.
He just died on the screen. It's the same result. DeAndre Hunter led to 3 straight wide open threes from the right quarter.
Not a good stint for him right now defensively. Jarrett. Jarrett. I stand by this. I know people have been upset with Jared Allen's performance recently, But in terms of catching the ball above the free throw line and attacking the basket, he's on a tear. He's been doing that a lot recently. Every time he catches it right there and goes aggressive, he's been, busting out that Euro step. He's on a tear in that one specific area. Rebounding,
it's a very small area.
It's a very small area, but
not the things he's paid for.
I'm noticing. Ty Jerome, good take right there.
Yeah, that was a good take. He's been Jerome just hasn't hit any threes. He's been doing everything else fine, well, besides turning it over.
Yeah, the turnovers against the oh man,
nice. There you go, Jared. Oh,
hey, let's go, Sam.
He just kicked it all the way down the court.
Let's go. Oh, what a lob to Ty Jerome. Let's go.
That was the most reckless thing I've ever seen in my life.
Darius was trying to get Ty Jerome his first NBA dunk. That's all. Lob threat, Ty Jerome.
Young Bull would have thrown it down.
See, and true, actually. And that's why with Sam Merrill, the reason why, even though I've given him some low grades, I said I could still see him succeeding in certain contexts here is because he can move his feet.
He is. There you go.
Nice take from Darius. Sam Merrill can move his feet. He's active. He plays hard. He's not like a plus athlete, but he's not a Niang level athlete. I'm being mean to Niang here. It seems rude. But again, I saw a couple people tweeting that. It's like Sam Merrill is not a plus athlete, but he's not like that bad. All right. Like he can move his feet. He plays hard. He plays with a lot of energy.
Yeah.
It comes down to he's got to do what he's paid for, which is hit a couple more shots. And that's really it to me. Like if Sam Merrill is shooting 40% from three, then we're all enjoying the Sam Merrill minutes a lot more. TG and the quarter strong here. Come on, Cavs. Ooh.
Sam.
Hi, Jerome. Prayer. Ooh. I was going to say, there was a lot of contact here from Jerome.
Don't like it. Man.
Yeah, Garland and Allen did play pretty decent, pretty big minutes in this first quarter, it seemed like, at least compared to what we normally see.
What was it?
They played the whole first quarter, yeah.
Yeah, Kenny's talked about wanting to slowly ramp up their minutes to get them ready for the playoffs. So
it makes sense.
Back in the 2-3 zone, they said, DeAndre, you can't be at the bottom of this zone, so we're going to put you up top so you don't get lost in the corner. Said you're able to guard the wing now, and he doesn't guard the wing. Jeez, he doesn't.
It was like he wanted to double team Durant, but there's only 2 seconds left.
He wants to double team.
He's getting stuck watching the ball.
He just gets. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. He's so bad in the zone. Just crazy.
Yeah, it's not great there.
Well, it's the zone's not too complicated.
No.
Anybody who's played any organized basketball understands where you're supposed to be in the zone. The zone concepts don't change too often. You played zone in high school. It's basically the same, except for you can't stand in the paint for 30 seconds. There's nothing new here, guys. It's just crazy.
I thought we had the zone whisperer and Max Strus too. What did they need to? Max Strus needs to pull Hunter aside and give him the SPO talk.
He's just not doing anything. It's not. It's just bad. It's bad.
Everything Cavs says I made 2 perfect steaks today. Congrats. I haven't attempted to cook a steak in a little while, to be honest with you, but getting it just right. That honestly deserves a lot of credit there. You deserve some praise for that.
You want to hear some food takes I had? So guess where I ate today?
Don't say Moe's.
Not Moe's. I wish Moe's.
Okay.
Jeez, I wish
Moe's. I'm not sure.
Chipotle.
Oh, okay.
And I said, you know what? People seem to like this Chipotle crap. I'm probably a little too harsh. My wife likes Chipotle. I said, you know what? We'll give it a try.
Yeah.
Disgusting. It is so bad. It's worse than I could have imagined.
It can be hit or miss. What was your order? Let's break it down.
So I had three tacos.
Okay. See, I never order the tacos. I don't know how often people order tacos at Chipotle.
Right. The honey chicken. I had the honey chicken. It was.
Oh, I haven't tried that.
It was the most bland chicken I've ever had.
Really? I haven't tried it. It doesn't sound
no flavors.
Like something I would want to try anyways. To be honest.
Like they were allergic to flavors. The lettuce is like disgusting. I don't know.
I never get the lettuce.
The lettuce is disgusting.
I never get the lettuce.
The veggies,
here's
the
my
veggies
order.
of Pico de Gallo is so bland.
Here's what you got to do. All right, this is what I get. All right, I get the burrito, sometimes double wrap, depending on how much I trust the wrappers there.
That's fair.
The range of outcomes is the issue. Everything CAVS. Yeah, this is why like sometimes you walk into Chipotle and you look at what they got and you're just like, yeah, this might be a mess already. But I'm too prideful to turn around after I'm already about to order. But I'll make it real quick since the CAVS are playing. Burrito, white rice, steak, corn, pico de gallo, cheese, a little bit of sour cream. Has a pretty decent hit rate, but I will say I've fully converted to cilantro taquiera. I actually have only had Chipotle like once in the last month. I used to get Chipotle like 3 times a week. Now I've only had it like once in a month. And I'm getting cilantro more often because it's just the hit rate is 100% so far.
Yeah,
almost like Evan Mobley's 3-pointers.
Not like Evan Mobley's.
It's very good.
Where the hit rate was the ground.
I was hoping it was going to set up for a good Evan Mobley thing, but I had to pivot to the 3-point shot. Cilantro is absolute. It slaps. I mean, it's the consistency for me.
It was so bad, man. Just not bad, but just so bland.
Donovan, please. Oh man, we just need a heater from somebody.
Sam, moving the ball.
And one. Let's go.
One quick Chipotle story, real quick. The other day, I got piatas and I picked up Chipotle for my wife, so we both could get takeout things that we liked. And I went to pick it up, and the person working said to me, he looked at me and said, "Do you know who you look like?" And I said, "Well, I mean, like, I know what I look like." But he said, and this was the quote: "You look like NBA superstar Dean Wade." And I said,
"Dude." I'm
I'm
pretty sure the YouTube comments have said that too, because they call us. They say, well, I don't know who they're referring to, but I think you've seen it. It's like my favorite podcasters: Dean Wade, Max Struess, and who else? Joe Harris. I don't know who's who.
But I think the funnier part was the NBA superstar Dean Wade. I think that was funnier than anything, because that's the part that went I've unnoticed by me.
I've
never heard anybody refer to Dean Wade as NBA superstar. Like,
more people should.
More people
got it. Fearless Word needs to do more on the ground reporting. Apparently, the people of Cleveland understand.
Whoa,
Mobley.
And
Sam on the push. Give it to him. Oh, tied. Uh-oh. Yep.
Good foul, honestly.
Yeah, not bad. It should be. Is that on the floor too?
I don't.
Passing.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know.
But it was like the day before. It was like the day before I did my Kevin Love article where I talked to Dean one-on-one. So I thought about like mentioning it to him, like somebody at Chipotle called me that, but I wasn't sure if that would like set things off on the wrong foot really quickly. So I ended up not doing that. He's like, "What?" I don't know about this challenge.
Yeah, I don't know about this.
I don't know, man.
Might be a rare miss from Kenny, but I have a trivia question.
He really trusts Sam, and Sam is always really quick with like the. So
yeah,
I don't trust Sam.
Like, we'll have to see.
Maybe Sam
looked like a foul to me.
It looked like a foul to me. Yeah. Going away from our guy.
I'm gonna hold the trivia question because this could be a quick review,
or it could be a long one. Yeah. Doesn't look like
drop it.
Go for it. Doesn't look like Alex, our guy back there, really was locked in.
So confident in it.
Well, yeah, I don't think he called for it because he's still looking at the replay. Name every number 1 draft pick to play for the Cavs this century. All right.
So name every number 1 draft pick who has played for the Cavs.
Derrick Rose.
Yes, LeBron is one of them.
Dang it.
Derrick Rose is one of them.
Kyrie Irving.
I believe there's 7.
Kyrie Irving.
We got 3 of them.
Anthony
we got
Bennett.
Kyrie, Rose, LeBron. We got Anthony Bennett. We got 4 of them.
No, you're not counting Andrew Wiggins because he didn't play for the Cavs.
No Wiggins.
Okay.
We got 4 of them so far.
Okay.
We got 3 more.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Whoa, 5.
Because I know there has to be some old ones. And then who else was on some of those bad teams?
Wait, we said Bennett,
I'm not looking
Kyrie,
at
Rose,
so there's 2
LeBron, more. Shaq. Wait, yeah, there's 2 more. One of them you should be able to get. The last one I don't think you'll get. Because I honestly don't even really know this player at all. But he did play for the Cavs this century.
Okay, so these has to be like early 2000s players, and I'm probably not gonna...
Old kid got the one that I didn't think anyone would get. Joe Smith. Yes. There's one player that everyone is forgetting that you're gonna be like, wow, I can't believe I didn't get that guy. I completely forgot that this number 1 overall draft pick was on the Cavs. Not Darren Williams. I don't know what pick he was, but he must not have been number 1 because he didn't show up in my research. I don't remember what pick Williams was, but he's not number 1. There's one more guy who was number 1, played with the Cavs.
Give me another hint.
I'll give a hint in a moment. Oh, do you want a hint? He is a big man.
I mean, Doherty didn't play the century, though.
He is not an American player.
Oh, Bogut!
Yes, Andrew Bogut played a full minute with the Cavs.
I should have known. I forgot about Bogut. I knew it had to be somebody on like that 20, like the LeBron era, because they kept picking up washed guys. Yes.
There are 3 other number 1 picks who have played for the Cavs in total. If anyone wants to guess those as the game goes on.
Doherty.
Yes. The other one is also gettable. The last one, I'm not too sure.
Austin Carr was the number 1 pick. No,
Austin Carr was the number 1 pick. Yeah, then, I should have let you lock in that guess. The other one, I don't think you guys will ever get. I'm not familiar with him. He's like a 70s player.
They kept trading for a bunch of really old guys, and like doing the Cavalier of the day. They were just making like the trade for like the guy that used to be good, like just all the time. They were like the Phoenix Suns, honestly.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, the Cavs are going to have to start getting some rebounds. Get back to their defensive identity a bit.
I don't know if they have a defensive identity, but that's fine. They need to get back to their offensive identity.
Sam Mitty.
Sam had way more time than he thought.
He did.
I've never seen Merrill take that shot in my life either. That's a tough shot.
That was a good closeout for Mobley. Just another 3. This is the problem, though, is you let guys get hot. They're trying to do a 2-man game with Mobley and Mitchell. Good ball denial. Sam, please. All right, I'm not loving the way this game is trending.
Fortunately, they're playing the Phoenix Suns.
True, yeah. I'd still like to see some results here. I mean, that's just too easy. Booker just snakes right into the middle of the defense. I mean, that's a shot Booker can make in his sleep. I agree. I'd like to see a Okoro. Looks like Okoro is getting ready to check in.
I mean, this is the
okay. We'll take that.
Anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, Mobley, Defensive Player of the Year. That aura. Give me that ball.
The chat is getting hostile.
Hey!
That's a foul!
That's a good
shot.
And 1!
Where's the chat getting hyped for that?
Yeah.
The chat's not hyped for that. Thank you, CC.
All right, Sam Merrill. 54% from the floor. It's not very good. I mean, it's very good. It's not good for the Cavs to be able to do that.
So, BG was a coach in like intramural basketball. He was a coach, and his favorite line to the refs was, "Sir, protect my players." Sir, protect my players.
It's a good line to have. It seems, selfless. You're not angry at the refs. You just want to protect your boys. Just protect them. That's hilarious. Donnie must be playing in context. Yeah, it's been a rough couple games for our guy. I forget the number. I know I wrote it for our last recap, but he's shooting like 35% or even worse, maybe over his last 3 games. It's a very bad number.
I think that last game was fine. I think he was fine.
Yeah, people were really pissed off at him for the crunch time stuff, but I was like,
he was actually 10 points.
I was like, yeah, that was the best he played all game. He was relatively bad before that, but the last 2 minutes he didn't do anything wrong in my opinion. The floater was a little questionable, but it was a good look, and he had just scored the last 8 poits.
The Cavs gave up points on their last 7 possessions.
Yeah,
that's kind of where the problem was, guys. If you score 10 points in the last 2 minutes and it's a 2-point game,
you win.
You should win. That's not on Donovan. And he did
99% of the time. If a player scores 10 straight points in the last 2 minutes, you won the game.
I gave him an A-. I probably should have given him a B, but when it's 2 o'clock,
I would have probably given him a B, maybe a B plus, just because of how bad he was to get there. But I personally feel this way. This is just a personal Tony thing. If other people disagree, I get it. The last 2 minutes are the most important minutes in the game. I know that a 3-pointer in the first quarter is worth the same amounts as a 3-pointer in the fourth quarter, but it really isn't. So if Mitchell sucks for most of the game and then delivers in winning time, it boosts his.
He had 3 turnovers, guys. He had 3. They were bad turnovers, but there were 3.
They were very bad turnovers, but it was only 3.
He was the point guard that game. That's not his position. He was the starting point guard. So it's just like
I was shocked that he only had 3. Yeah, I was shocked because I thought it was more with
the turnovers were awful. Oh,
yeah. Yep. There's Dean. I would like to say I don't think he played a good Donovan Mitchell game, but the last 2 minutes was good. Good.
That's
Mitchell,
what you want. That's literally why they traded for him. They
Yeah.
traded for him so they could win close games because he could score baskets down the stretch. And you know what? He scored his baskets down the stretch. Evan Mobley got torched 3 times in the last 2 minutes.
Hey, you know what? That was Mobley was playing D. It's just the guys hit shots.
He
was contesting.
DeRozan really had him on doing his thing.
Yeah.
Like DeRozan had him doing what he wanted him to do.
Good. Yeah, I mean that's fair.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Like he's not having a good game today.
Yeah, today I was just going to say, I feel like I've only seen him attempt like off-footed floaters or just off-balance floaters. And like he attempted a 3 earlier, but his shot selection has been too good right now. I wouldn't rest him for the rest of the regular season. I wouldn't go that far. Cavs LQ.
But yeah, no, like so DeRozan hunted Mobley twice down the stretch, and like the first possession, Mobley was like coming up on him to like try to take away that like little mid-range jumper, and like DeRozan was able to like use how close he was to like drive by him, and there was no help on the backside because only Hunter was out there. And then the next possession, Mobley, they did the same thing, got the switch, and Mobley tried to like, Mobley gave him some daylight so he wouldn't get blown by again, and then he just like drilled the mid-range jumper in his face, which is like it was a
chess match from DeRozan for sure.
Yeah, it was really good stuff from DeMar, like, you know, but still at the same time it's like that. It's just kind of frustrating when you're defensive player of the year guy. You know, they hunt him out and they do that. I think it was more of like a team defense issue because, anyways.
Yeah, they could not get a stop. It just overall too. There you go, good D from Okoro.
That was a good rotation.
This is a good scrambly possession here.
You can't rotate out to Kevin Durant.
Yeah, but I was just going to say anyone else that would have been a good rotation, good contest, but because it's Kevin Durant on the wing, you got torched. Oh man. Yeah, this is what they did against Sacramento over and over again. I've never seen so many, like, they barely even turned it over more than the Kings. I think the Kings maybe even turned it over more, but every Cavs turnover led to like an uncontested transition dunk, which was just backbreaking. Yeah, some overhelping, some not great stuff at the point of attack. That's what I meant earlier when I said like you can kind of walk through the motions on defense and feel like you're playing hard, but you're not playing effective or smart. Like you can overhelp and feel like you're playing hard on defense, but it's not good defense if you're helping out of position, if that makes sense. Jarrett. It's good luck.
There you go. Oh, whoa, Jarrett, what the hell was that?
I saw brilliant damage in the chat say WTF Allen like before that hook. I thought he was talking about the hook shot. I was like, that wasn't really that weird. And Jared Allen hit the what's the word for the pass in 2K,
BB.
the fancy pass?
BB, yeah. BB. He said
there's a word for that button. The trick pass button.
Or circle, I guess. Weird.
Yeah.
See you, Dr. Manhattan. We were going to do Star Wars questions at halftime, but I guess not. Oh, good. Demo.
Oh, he's saying, okay, yeah.
You're the reason why they're losing because you refused to be here earlier.
Agoro.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Listen, you know what? That's tough. That's tough. Oh, DG almost did a Colin Sexton there, trying to figure out who to take.
Dan, get to PlayStation going.
DeAndre Hunter trying to take the rookie off the dribble. It's a good pull up.
Nights like today, I wish that. Oh, Dan, we'll get the PlayStation going at wherever you are. You know. This is one of those days where most days I love writing about the Cavs. That's why we do it, right? This is one of those days where I just wish I could just say, you know what? I'm fine without the Cavs right now. I could just be playing Xbox, you know?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
They
don't have, I don't feel like they have control over any specific aspect of the game right now, which isn't great. I'm not as pessimistic as the chat or some people on Twitter are right now. I'm sure. I still think like I could see them winning this game pretty easily still, but it's not trending the right direction at all. They need to actually establish something on offense or defense. And right now,
maybe
Phoenix is kind of dictating both sides of the floor. I'm not pessimistic. No. I'm optimistic. I don't even know how to. I thought about it, and then I gave up halfway through. I was going to try to come up with a pun, but it didn't work. I've heard the Severance season finale was very good. I haven't seen the show, but I heard people liked it.
Very happy for everybody.
Yeah, good for you guys. It was a lot to process. Yeah, I heard it was insane. I heard some people were. I saw some people were angry too. But anytime you get a season finale, people are going to be mixed results. Okay, I got a quick trivia question here this time. All right, this one's a quick one. We're only looking for one team. Again, as I say every time, there's no reward for winning the trivia, so you don't Google it, don't cheat. There's no reward. There's nothing on the line. Hold on, I'm posting it into the chat. Not that I need to post in the chat, but I feel like it makes it easier. Which post-2000s NBA champion had the lowest regular season win percentage? So not the lowest amount of wins because there were some COVID years, but just post-2000s champion with the lowest win percentage in the regular season. Basically, who was the worst regular season team to win the championship since the 2000s?
I'm not going to look at the chat.
The chat has not guessed yet. Cool guy guesses the Cavs. No. I don't remember where they were, but they were... Pistons, no.
Yeah, not going to be the Pistons. Not going to be the Lakers. Not going to be...
not the Bucks, but close.
Not going to be the Warriors. Not going to be the Bucks.
22 Warriors were close, but not them. It's not the 2019 Raptors.
The Nuggets?
Close. The Warriors and Nuggets are the next two teams, as far as I could tell. But the number one team has not been said yet. It's not the Raptors. It's not the
certainly
Warriors.
Not the 2008.
Not the Mavs.
Celtics. Yeah, not the Mavs.
This team won.
Not the Heat.
Won 52 games in the regular season and won the championship. And it was a full season.
52 games.
They only won 52 games. They won the championship.
Not the first Miami team, the Wade Miami team.
There you go. Cool guy said it first technically, but he didn't specify. So that's why I was waiting. But he did say it first technically. So it was Dwayne Wade's Miami Heat won 52 games and the championship. So the Cavs they're already at 56.
But they changed coaches because didn't Pat Riley come in and win that?
Oh yeah, what happened there? Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't remember. Maybe it was the post Pat Riley they had a better.
I bet they ended the season strong.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Warriors and Nuggets both won 53 games in the years that they won the championship recently. 22 Warriors, 23 Nuggets. So, two of the last 3 champions lost almost 30 games. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah,
they lost 29 each.
I mean, losing. How many did the Celtics lose last year? 20?
18.
18.
They were really good. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the Cavs have lost 12 now.
13 now.
13
I think they've lost 13.
Yeah, they lost 13.
They would literally, even if they went 0-13, they'd still have a better record than 2 of the last 3 champions.
Yeah.
Right? They'd be 56 and 26.
The season's long, guys.
Season's over.
It's just a long season. It doesn't matter.
Cavs stink. Yeah. Jackson, I don't know. Makima is in Japan. I don't know if you've been in.
Oh, yeah.
That's why he said good noon. So at least for them, they got their whole day ahead of them, Cavs.
Yeah,
Cavs
maybe
the
the
Cavs are going to ruin it. Maybe the Cavs are going to ruin it, or maybe they'll have the entire day to get over it. I don't know. It's kind of a give or take thing. Cool guy. I pray to God they don't ghost in the playoffs, or that'd be very upsetting. I'm not worried about that.
I mean, the thing is, no one's gonna challenge them in the first 2 rounds.
Days where my girlfriend has to deal with grumpy me on dates in the evening because the Cavs just ruined it. Donovan, come on.
It's been a bad
See,
game.
That's a shot right there that I think is just the quintessential, they don't care. They're not treating, if you're valuing possessions in a game that you care a lot about, you're not throwing that up there. And it's not just Donovan. It's a lot of the players in the Cavs are doing similar stuff, but that is not a play that you make if you're valuing this game as much as you should be. That wasn't great.
BG's bracket was wild, by the way.
I didn't even fill out a bracket, but he had Akron in the Sweet 16, or Demo did.
No, BG did. I had Akron winning today. You gotta.
Oh yeah, sorry.
You gotta pick your guys to win one game.
They both did.
Yeah, but I didn't pick them to go further. Yeah.
All right, 22 seconds left in this.
There you go.
All right, there you go. Hey, listen, I know I'm probably being annoying as the optimist, but right now you played pretty bad. You're only down 11. You could end up losing this game by 20 if you keep playing this way, but
it's the NBA.
Considering how bad they've been, this game's still within reach, which is nice. Let's hope they can get a stop here. Make me look good. Look at DeAndre Hunter playing some defense for once. There we go. All right, so you're down 11. Not ideal. Still a winnable game. So you play pretty horribly. Yeah, Dan's right. You're on pace to lose by 22. I get it. If they play like that again, they're going to lose by 20. But trying to look at where they can come back here.
Dan's a big on-pace guy.
Yeah. He's Dan Highway. He's talking about the pace. It's just, it all falls in line there. If they lose, I'll blame you. That's fair, Dr. Manhattan. As I always say, I can handle it. I can handle the blame. Put it all on me. Don't blame the Cavs players. Blame it on me. I will shield them.
Blame. Can't do it.
I'll shield them from criticism. Okay, let's see. I got a couple trivia questions, but I'm trying to think what's the most fun one to do. Do you guys want a Cavs themed one or just a general NBA one?
I like the 2000, the number 1 picks post 2000. That was a good one.
Okay, that might have been the best one I had. Not gonna lie,
your obscure stats ones, I do not like.
They don't work. Okay,
no, where it's
how about
who's the only
this one?
guy?
I don't think this is an obscure stat.
Okay,
what I'm about to drop. Okay, this isn't a Cavs related one.
Old kid, hold on, Tony. Clear out for old kid. Old kid, what's your trivia?
Oh, Old Kid has one.
No,
Old Kid usually has good ones too.
Old Kid.
I could give you a Dune trivia. I actually have one typed up. I do have one, but I was gonna maybe save that one for the Sunday stream. I asked, so you weren't in the chat last time I did trivia.
I thought that you weren't on Sunday.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. I'm tomorrow, Saturday. I'm doing Saturday, so maybe I'll do a Dune one. Last time we did trivia, I checked, you weren't in the chat, so I dropped a Dune question, and nobody knew. It was too specific. So I was like, yeah, maybe Dune's not a good idea. I might be too much of a nerd to do these. Right. Did Old Kid ask the trivia question yet?
Yeah, name the top 5 Cavs single game rebound leaders.
I don't see that in the chat.
Well,
it didn't like show for me.
Do you
top 5?
It's at 11 o'clock.
No, I see. Top I have a good trivia
Cavs
one.
Single game rebound leaders. All right.
I'm going to say. I was going to say Allen.
Brad. Well, Jared's already a no. So I'm going to do Brad Doherty.
They're not showing me.
I'm going to go. I don't know what to tell you. I'm going to go with LeBron James because LeBron played a lot of minutes.
Wait, I thought it was single. Oh yeah, but for single game.
No LeBron. Brad is in. So I got Brad. No LeBron.
Brad, I can see the chat on my phone.
Brad's the only one we got so far. Okay, so
Tristan Thompson?
No, Tristan's already been. Oh. Andy is a yes. Okay.
Andy was a good pool.
Who else? Just trying to think.
Drummond.
Yeah, Drummond being a yes is not surprising. He's a rebound merchant.
G League record breaker Dylan Windler do it? I'm kidding. I know he didn't do it.
No.
Just wanted to shout that out.
Somebody
definitely didn't do it.
It has to be somebody in the past.
Did Timofey Mozgov do it at one point? Probably not. He was a beast back in his Denver days. They said Brad didn't do it.
No, I don't think Brad. I don't know if Brad.
Windler was close. Old Kid says, "Oh, JaVale." No, I don't think JaVale did it. But he was a beast at one point in his career. I want to say this guy's a Hall of Famer. Did Nate Thurman ever play for the Cavs?
Yeah, doesn't he have his number? He has his number retired.
I thought he did. Yeah.
Have you looked up at
Nate Thurman?
Into the rafters?
No, I don't know why. I thought he played for a different franchise too, didn't he? Didn't he play for the Warriors?
Yeah.
Too?
I think he only played for one.
I wasn't sure if I was mixing him up. Not Nate Thurman. 80s Hall of Famer. Played for the Cavs. Lambeer.
Oh, Lambier's probably a good guess. That's a good one.
Forgot that he was on the Cavs. Yeah. We got 3 of the 5.
Old Kid. We're waiting for Old Kid to. Nope. Okay. No.
80s.
And Nance has already been said. And Nance isn't a Hall of Famer. Yeah, I thought he had.
I know this isn't an 80s Hall of Famer, but did Sean Kemp do it?
No.
He played for the Cavs.
I don't. I know. Good, I can give you people who played for the Cavs. Yeah. All right. I'm out of guesses, Old Kid.
J.J. Hickson.
You got us.
J.J. Hickson, Antoine Jameson.
BG's just pulling out names that sound old. Cliff Robinson.
Oh, okay, yeah. Forgot about him. Is that the last one?
Yes. Bergeau.
That was the last one.
Elmore Bergeau, Smith. Drummond.
I think I had Elmore Smith's autograph. They did one of those things at the Cavs games where like there's a random Cavs legend that you can go get an autograph from. I'm pretty sure he was one of them.
All right, Tony, what's your question?
Okay, mine. Here, I'm going to put in the chat. This isn't Cavs related, but there may be a Cavs player on here. Give me the 5 highest scoring individual playoff runs of all time. So the most total points in a single postseason, the 5 highest scoring postseason runs of all time by a player.
LeBron James.
You got to give me the year though. You can't just say the player.
2018. 2018.
Okay, let me pull up the number here too, so I have it on my phone. Sorry, I screenshotted it.
Because he has two Game 7s.
I have it somewhere here on my phone. Hopefully I can find it. Okay, here. Okay, so we got, what did you say, 2018 LeBron, you said?
Yeah.
That is number 2 all time.
Yeah.
2018 LeBron is the second most points ever scored in a single playoff run.
I think
LeBron 2017 is not on the list.
Yeah, because they swept too much.
Yeah.
And then they played like 18 postseason
Tatum 22, no. Kawhi 2018, no, but you're really close, Dylan. If you adjust that a little bit,
like there has to be somebody.
Kawhi 2018 is really close. You just got to adjust one part of that. Shaq.
Kawhi 2000. Kawhi 2000 and
yes, it's Kawhi
2013. The year 2013. Sorry,
Demo got it. It is Kawhi 2019. So yes, it was close.
Oh,
you guys had the player.
He said the wrong year.
The year was wrong. Yeah. 19 is the year the Raptors won it. Luka 24. No. Someone said Shaq. I will give you a hint. Shaq is not on here, actually. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong. There's a couple different tabs.
The problem is nobody, because like when Jordan came in the league, they only had 3-game series in the first round. So like, you're not going to get like Larry Bird on there.
06 Wade is not on here. Kobe is not on here either. I can start giving hints.
It's tough because it is Jimmy Butler on there?
No.
Huh.
Two of the guys on here also won the championship that year. We haven't guessed. We've guessed 2018 LeBron and 2019 Kawhi.
Dirk 11. Because we got some 7-game series. Oh,
I'll give you hints. We got two from the 90s and one from the 2000s. We got 2 from the 90s and 1 from the 2000s. Cool guy got. Oh no! You got one part of that right, cool guy.
So
Michael Jordan's in here. Dylan got it. 91-92. Michael Jordan is the number 1 most points ever scored in a playoff run. 11 more than LeBron. If the Cavs didn't get gentlemen swept in 2018, LeBron would have gotten that.
LeBron didn't just punch the wall.
Yeah, if he didn't punch the wall.
If LeBron would have tried in overtime.
Old kid got the 5th one on the list. Allen Iverson, 2001. So we have one player left in the 90s. They also won the championship this year. He has not been named yet. He hasn't even been named. Olajuwon, what year?
90...
2 years to choose from, really.
I mean, I don't have it off the top of my head. 93? Yeah.
Nope. Not 94 either. Not 94.
92.
Not 92.
Jordan, 95.
Going the wrong way. 95.
95. There we go, guys.
It is 1995. So, yes, the full list is Michael Jordan, 1992 Michael Jordan, 2018 LeBron, 2019 Kawhi. Crazy we got the 2 of the 3 back-to-back years. 1995 Olajuwon and 2001 Allen Iverson are the top 5. Wait for, Darius Garland 2025. It's coming.
The thing is, you don't really want to be on that list because that just means you're giving up. Like, you're going to 7-game series a lot.
Yeah.
Like, if things are going well, you're not playing a lot of 7-game series.
Yeah.
Because, like, 2000, I think that the highest LeBron scored in the playoffs was, like, 2009. He was, like, 37 points a game or something like that. Like, he was... literally just like absolutely like in fuego.
Yeah.
But they didn't
play enough.
They swept, I think they swept the first 2 series and then lost in 6.
They lost in 6, yeah.
Might have been like 36, but like if you just go back and look at his basketball reference, you're like, how did this team lose?
Okay, I got one more for you guys to finish out halftime. I think this will take us to the second half here. There have been.
I'll have to look because I'm scared that
there have been 6 sweeps in the NBA Finals since the 1980 season. Can you name them? The 6 sweeps in the NBA Finals. 6 teams have been swept since 1980. Cavs 2018, right. Yes.
35 points, guys. Sorry. 35 points in 2009.
Cavs 2018, Aura got that. Derpy got the 2007 series. Unfortunately, the Cavs are two of the 6 sweeps. So we got the 2 most recent ones. I'll give you a hint there. There's 4 more.
The Lakers, Nets.
91, nope.
The Lakers
Knicks, no.
Nets.
Oh, Nets. Yes. 2002.
Yes, there's no Knicks.
Yes. Sorry, yeah.
So wait, we got 3 out of 5.
We got 3 out of the 6. There's 3 more.
Out of 6.
I'll give you a hint. Actually, I'll let you guys keep guessing hints. For a second.
Try not to. No, because Philly won game 1. Right?
Demo, what Philly year are you thinking of?
He said 2001.
Way too specific of a question. Are you thinking of 2001?
I mean, they only went to the finals once. Because they won. Philadelphia won.
Okay,
1 game.
We'll come back to that. Yes, 2001. 2001 was not the series. There is a series between Philadelphia and LA on here, but it's not 2001. Pistons 2004. Nope, it was not a sweep. The 2004 Lakers won a game, I think. Yeah.
Wait. So, but the Sixers won a game in that series against the Lakers.
Yeah, no. 2001 was not a sweep. But there is a 76ers Lakers series on this list.
They made it twice?
Not the 2001. It's the old one. It's an old one. You guys probably wouldn't have guessed it. That's what I'm going to give it to
2000. It's before 2000.
Yes.
Okay.
I
was
since
thinking
the 80s.
2000.
Sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
Since the 80s. 1983, the 76ers swept the Lakers. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So there's two we haven't gotten. They are both before the 2000s. 2 more sweeps. I don't think. Actually, BG got one of them. Rockets swept the Magic in 95. So we got one more. A sweep that, honestly, I think people forget that this was a sweep. I forgot that this was a sweep.
The Bulls didn't sweep anybody.
No.
Right?
It's a pre-2000s.
The Lakers swept the Bulls, didn't they?
No.
Jordan? Oh, no, never mind.
No.
Yeah. No, because they won the game 1, and then the Bulls won from there.
I will give you a hint. It's pre-90s, but post-80s. So it's in the 80s. Should have just said that.
The
in the 80s.
Celtics, did they sweep anybody?
Nope. It's not 1986.
The 80s Lakers, the Showtime Lakers had to
They're
sweep somebody.
Involved in this, but they're not the team that swept. The Pistons. The 89 Pistons, Derpy, swept the Lakers.
Derpy's,
people forget. I forgot that the Pistons swept them because the year before they lost to the Lakers in the finals when Isaiah Thomas twisted his ankle, and then they came back and swept them, which is pretty wild. Go Bad Boys, yeah. Let's see, are we back?
I think everyone's getting Fs today, by the way.
The players' grades. What about Max Strus? Max Strus is
F+.
He's got like a B-. Come on,
sorry,
he didn't
Max.
do anything wrong. It's not his fault.
Sam's getting an A. He had that one steal. It was pretty sick.
It's not his fault. No one else on the team can make a shot or play defense. Yeah, I mean the Cavs, they're still 6 games ahead of Boston. There's only 13 games left, counting tonight. They're going to be the 1 seed, barring an unbelievable collapse. So basically, the Cavs and all of us, we're just trying to get to the playoffs here. Free Fries Derpy says he just saw the Snow White remake. It was an experience. Definitely not seeing it again. Yeah, I have no plans of seeing that one. I respect you for going to see it. It doesn't. It's not my thing. I don't know. The Disney live action remakes just have never appealed to me. I don't know why they keep making them. Yeah, R.I.P. George Foreman. I saw that right before we hopped on. Just happened right before the game started. Everything Cavs. You need a book update. I hate to inform you. I hate to say this.
Basketball season's busy, guys.
I've been in a slump. I've been in a reading slump. I have a book. It's called The Black Crescent, I think. That's how much of a slump I'm in. I don't even remember the name of the book. It's good, but I haven't read much. So
Star Wars.
I haven't been killing it.
Star Wars book recommendation. Reign of Terror. It's basically like about Andor. Like it's kind of like a prequel to Andor. It's like right after Revenge of the Sith. It's a political book. Highly recommended. I'm about like a quarter of the way through it. Good stuff. So if you're excited for the new season of Andor, excited about seeing Revenge of the Sith in theaters again, go give that one a read.
You can find it at Half Price Books next to the Dune section.
You cannot find it at Half Price Books because it's a new book. So do not go to Half Price Books.
You could get lucky. You could get lucky.
There's a lot of good Star Wars books at Half Price Books.
There's a lot of good stuff
today.
At Half Price Books.
We're gonna go there today.
You should go there, everyone.
So
it's a great store.
It's a great store.
All right, Cavs. Let's see. Can they establish either end of the floor? Can they win either end of the floor here?
Absolutely not. And congrats to you, Derpy. That's cool.
See if maybe Darius or Donovan can wake up on offense. Oh, bad start. Darius, though. Wait a second.
Hey!
Both of them immediately. The live action jinx.
This is not a win.
Looking like
I'm gonna have to write a breakdown of this. What do I break down, Tony? What could I possibly break down from this game?
You know what?
The Cavs don't care. Neither should you.
You could break down a lot of things. It's just, do you want to break down any of it?
I don't know.
I'm just yapping. I don't even know what I'm saying. That's just word salad. You could look at Donovan Mitchell's shot attempts, maybe, because I think his decision making has been off in this game. But let's see if he. Oh, jeez, like that's just really bad. It's not a bad take, but like it's awful.
Yeah,
it wasn't a bad idea, but it was an awful completion.
That's probably the best thing to look at. Just Donovan Mitchell. Jeez, Max.
Yeah.
They just gave him 3 points.
All right,
they gave him 3 points. They just didn't take it.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
No movement on the other side of the floor there.
Listen,
everyone's just kind of standing around watching.
When things get bad, it's tough to like do stuff. When things get bad, it's tough to play the right way when nothing's working. Dude. It's very easy to get defeatist.
Yeah.
Darius is
and like right there, Darius is he's in no man's land.
Yeah,
like you didn't follow Dunn on the cut and you didn't pick up Gillespie on the wing. You got to pick one or the other.
Yeah.
Can't just stand there, wait for the ball to come.
There you go.
All right, there we go.
Pass, Darius.
Mobley was the one player last game who really seemed like he cared the most.
Yes, this is a Javonte game. Give me Javonte. Yeah. Honestly, Javonte. Yeah. Give us Javonte. Like, no one else is doing anything. Tyson's not available, so no Tyson tonight.
Dunn is hitting a lot of threes.
Not an insider. Come on. No, yeah, but like seriously, like give Javonte Green minutes. Like, what are we doing here?
The diff is minus 17, boys. It is not looking good.
Shout out to Colin Sexton. The king of the minus 17 diff.
Yeah. That's right where he likes the game.
Yeah.
Kind of right where you want him.
Well, yeah, it starts they start to relax a little bit. I can put up a clean 22 points on,
right, yeah.
on 18 shots. This is great. Cool guy.
I'll take it.
You're not a Cavs fan. You weren't here from 2018 to 2021. So, this is how every game went. But Colin Sexton would score 12 in the fourth quarter, and then we'd have to write about his progression.
Yeah. Just burying shots.
Cool guy. That's very scary.
All right, Mobley, good. Didn't go in, but I like the quick read from Mobley there. Or the ball in the short roll, kicked it right out for an open three. Just Mitchell misses it. Kenny is angry.
so early on the to complain,
or as from the future. Yeah,
or as complaining from the future.
Oh, let's go, Allen! All right, come on.
I don't know if that was
on, Cavs. I thought he was about to get yammed on. Mitchell hit a 3. Jeez, dude. Like imagine a world where Jared Allen gets that huge block, Cavs run down the court, and Mitchell hits an open 3. It's like, oh my God, wait a second, the Cavs just woke up.
I can imagine that world.
Block that.
Yeah, I didn't think he blocked it. I mean, I can imagine that world. We've lived in that world for like
exactly
4.5 of the 5 months that this season has been going on.
It's not an imaginary world. It's just about a week or so in the past. Someone in the YouTube chat, Uncle Shannon, says, should we be worried about the Mitchell groin injury? I've seen a lot of people ask that. We are medical professionals on this broadcast, so we can confidently tell you one way or the other. Yeah, I think so. No, honestly, I don't know.
might be.
I think we're fine. But I honestly can't tell you one way or the other.
He's getting to his spots. He's missing shots, but he's getting to his spots. So
yeah, I think
last year when his knee was an issue, he wasn't getting to his spots. So
And also, even on one knee, he was still like the best player on the floor against Orlando. So I think Mitchell will figure it out one way or the other. I also don't think he looks that injured. He just threw down that like huge dunk against the Clippers, right? Or was it the Magic? It was the Magic. Sorry, it was the Magic. Yeah. So like, I think he's fine. Mitchell brain injury. That's just rude.
Finally,
I don't think it's that bad. Javonte Green. I told you he's Lamar Stevens, but maybe actually good at basketball. Maybe it's yet to be confirmed.
He's not good. I think he's certainly not good at basketball, but he's definitely active at basketball. And
that's what Lamar Stevens was.
But Javonte Green's much better. That seemed like a double dribble.
Yeah, it might have been something.
It seemed like an advantageous losing of the ball.
All right, there you go. Good play there.
So good.
DeAndre Hunter slipped that screen. Good read from DeAndre Hunter to slip it. He was waiting there for a bit. Then he realized, oh, hey, there's 2 on Garland. Maybe I should just dive to the middle of the floor. Yeah, it's not a fun game right now. I had a feeling this West Coast road trip could be a bit of a pain. It's definitely gone as bad as I would have feared.
Well, it's gone much worse, I would say.
Yeah. But I had a feeling we would be going down this river together, y'all. Hey, you know what? Good news is we play the Jazz on Sunday, so hopefully they take care of business there.
I think that's going to be that's going to be one of those bad close wins. You know what I'm?
Yeah, it could be. It very well could
be. There's bad late game execution, but like the other team only has one guy who can dribble. So
yeah, playing like a G League team.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, you look at some of these shots on the replay, and they're just like Sam's contesting there, but he's not really able to get a hand up. The other plays just Devin Booker getting to his spots. Just guys getting to their spots is the problem. It's not all Sam's fault that he was just in that one specific play. I don't know if I can take any more. Who's got it worse than Cavs fans, man?
Who's got it worse? No, I can't think of anybody who has it worse.
No, I think it's got to be the worst team to root for.
Yeah, Demo did come up on the stage literally like 1 week ago from today and said, "I don't think the Cavs are going to lose again." I said, "All right." I think I agreed. So
you know what? I might agree with you, and that's ever since then it's been all bad.
Yeah.
Oh, did I lose? It says no audio detected. You can hear me?
Yeah, I think it's coming out of your computer now.
Oh, okay, give me a second.
Now you're just muted.
Your water. Cool guy, this is slander. Can you hear me now?
Listen, Tony, why do we care what somebody who's 17 has to say?
Listen,
we shouldn't be too concerned, okay?
This one had nothing to do with me. Playback.
You're underwater, so you're just gonna have to hold up. It's very frustrating. Just give it like 20 more seconds. I will say we are very spoiled. It's fine. NBA teams lose games. It's not the end of the world.
That's how I feel.
All right, we can hear you now.
Can you hear me now? Finally. It's out of my control. It's Playback's fault this time. But yeah. Anyways, I don't even remember what I was saying. It's unimportant.
Yeah.
This is a minor setback for major comeback, guys. Don't forget it. If you weren't riding with me when the Cavs were on a 4-game losing streak, I don't want you here when I don't know, when they're back, when the typhoon is rolling again.
Javonte Green, save us. Now this is another player I have to write a grade about. This sucks.
Yeah, that's I forget what game it was. I think it was the Orlando game. Okoro played really bad, but he only played like 3 minutes, and I was like, thank God. I don't have to even include him. Although I think I did include him in that one. I'm thinking of a different game. There was one game where I was like, just don't let him play 5 minutes.
Aren't you leaving early?
Yeah.
So start of the fourth quarter. Yeah. So you're gonna miss the
garbage
comeback.
Time. Yeah, I know. I'll wait till like 6 minutes, 5 minutes probably.
Unless you can leave earlier. The takeaways take longer to write.
Oh yeah. This is the first time I've left early to do the takeaways rather than a recap.
Yeah,
everyone gets an F.
But the takeaways, the takeaways do well, so it's worth it.
Yeah, no, they're fun to write. I honestly think Max Strus has been the best player for the Cavs, and I'm judging that completely off. I think
Darius
2 threes.
I'm not. I don't have the stat sheet. Darius has been. He's been fine. I think Jerome has been mostly like palatable. Dean Wade hit 2 threes. So what do we?
There's a couple. There's a couple guys that are just breaking even.
It's just like no one's playing good.
It's a collective.
Jared's been pretty decent. Besides that stupid.
Everyone's been pretty invisible. There a couple like Donovan Mitchell's been bad. Yeah. Everyone else has just kind of been out there.
The defense, DeAndre Hunter is playing some of the worst defense.
Very bad. Yeah.
No
one shooting the ball well. All right, Javonte.
What if Javonte Green had basketball skills? He'd be so good.
He's got like 3 offensive rebounds already. 2 of them are off his own misses.
Yeah, listen, Andre Drummond's made like a 9-10 year career out of that.
Have the Cavs won a game since JB crumpled up that piece of paper and threw it at the mic?
No, because that was Saturday.
That was Saturday, yeah.
Yeah.
So ever since JB smacked the table, the Cavs have not gotten a win.
Yeah.
Did something shift? Did JB cause a shift? Hey,
boom.
Let's go. Dang, Miami's on a 10-game losing streak. I didn't even realize it got that bad over there. Still not as bad as the Cavs. Ooh.
Would love if we had a challenge, but for some reason we challenged the worst challenge ever.
Yeah.
Just because Sam lost his mind. Sam! I love Sam. Sam is not somebody to like really he's not someone to trust.
Yeah, apparently. I thought Mormons were a little more trustworthy, but Sam is really.
I think he just gets
giving them a bad image.
He gets just a little hot in the moment.
Yeah, yeah. No, I think he just gets a little carried away.
Yeah,
doesn't mean anything by it.
I mean, cool guy. I don't know what you think you've been doing this whole time, but you have been doing a lot of speaking. So,
So the Cavs entering this stretch, they had 11 losses?
Yeah.
They were about to lose 4 in a row? No, they had 10 losses, right? And they're about to lose 4 in a row? because they're about to lose their 14th game.
Yeah.
So they've almost doubled their loss total this stretch.
That's
not
sick.
Sorry, they've almost
Isaac
their losses before is what I mean. Almost half before. Man, you know it's bad when even an Isaac Okoro 3 can't get me going.
I mean,
hey, 2016 champs hat in the crowd though.
You never know when you're going to see. You never know when you're going to see another one. I mean, you went from December to February with nothing.
Jeez, man, yeah. Old kid, you're getting sad, Tony, tonight. It's very rare you see me in the third quarter with no hope for a Cavs comeback.
Bam.
Wait a minute.
See, you're going to what you're going to do is you're going to start writing your takeaways like they just came back, and then you're going to have to rewrite everything.
That's how you get, if you want to guarantee a Cavs comeback, start writing about how they lost the game midway through the third or fourth.
I would say
Manhattan, I could use a hug.
I would say that's true, but I've written so many.
Yeah.
Ty! We're so back!
Ladies and gentlemen, they are hovering on the 10-point mark. Could they get it to within 10? AC is in the building for this.
He's in the building. He's ready to slap the flex seal or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Damn it.
That's all right. We just played some bad defense there. Nothing to worry about.
Ty Jerome, you're going to let Tyus Jones act like he's the best backup point guard in the NBA? Come on. Prove it to him.
I was mad when the Cavs didn't get Tyus Jones.
Yeah, we were, people love Tyus Jones. Oh.
I like Tyus Jones.
All right. They stopped a drive. That's a good contest. It's Kevin Durant.
That's a 19-point game.
It's a good contest, but it's Kevin Durant.
We were so back for.
That was fun. That was fun for a minute.
That was so much fun, guys. We were having fun.
We had a 30-second stint where it felt like maybe, just maybe, we were about to be back.
Goodbye, Dan. It was nice. It was nice having you.
Yeah.
Give Ty an A. I'll give him an A+. A-.
I haven't even watched many of the March Madness games. I've had them on in the background for like most of the last 2 days. Has there been like a good game, like a close finish? I feel like every game's been a blowout. Every game that I've had on, at least. Yeah, it doesn't seem like anything has been too exciting yet.
I think the first weekend of the NCAA tournament is overrated.
It's cool because you get like all day basketball, and if in like certain years you get like crazy game winners and upsets, but this year it's not really panning out too well.
Yeah. Tony, you're doing a stream tomorrow, correct?
Yes, Warriors Hawks. I'm going to be watching Warriors Hawks. We'll be flipping through the schedule, but Warriors Hawks will be the main one we watch. No Steph Curry because he fell on his pelvic bone, but that game starts at 7, I think. So we'll be watching that tomorrow. Come hang out with Dad. It'll be a nice early stream, 7 o'clock rather than 10 p.m.
Everybody be here for that.
Yes, I have a fun trivia question here to get you guys ready for tomorrow. Okay, you ready? Let's see if anyone can get this. What is the Gom Jabbar? Does anyone know what the Gom Jabbar is? I think I'm pronouncing it right. If Everything Cavs is in here, he might get it. He might know if he's still here.
He literally just
commented. Know what the Gom Jabbar is? My chat is being weird today. It's not even showing if my message sent yet.
Black Scary Box.
Is anyone... Someone said Black Scary Box. It's literally not showing the chat on my screen. Oh, you said it. Okay.
Oh, yeah. I know what it is. It's the Black Scary Box.
No, you're lying. I can see the chat on my phone. You're lying. That's very close. Oh, BG got it. It's the needle. Yeah. So Everything Cavs is very close. I don't know what the box is called, but it's the little poison needle that she holds. Steph Curry's sore cheeks is out versus the Hawks. Yeah. But yeah, all right, the chat got it. Good job, chat.
Dang.
I won't subject Jackson to any more Dune trivia, but I just figured I'd drop that one as a precursor to tomorrow's stream when we go on our deep dive.
Thank you, everything Cavaliers. I was trying to. That's what I get for trying to cheat. I picked the wrong classmate to cheat off of.
Yeah, that's what you get for cheating, Jackson, for being dishonest. Didn't you see what happened to Sam tonight? Should have taken that as a warning. How many threes do the Suns have? Let's say 16 or 18. 16? Must be 16. No way they fit 18.
All right, down 17. Honestly, 17 points. It's pretty doable, guys. We've seen this team score 40 points. They scored 37 points like the first quarter. You just got to get a stop and get some rebounds. There's nothing that makes you think that would happen, but nothing from any comeback.
The last minute or two, the last minute and a half makes you think maybe, but they got to end this quarter strong. Whoa.
What?
On who?
So many late whistles. Nobody's even around.
Who was that even on?
Kenny, do you have a challenge? Oh, no, you don't because you listen to Sam.
Oh, no. That wasn't on the shot attempt, was it? Dude, they called that like after the ball had been rebounded. I think he did bump him. But like they called that after Dean Wade grabbed the rebound.
Yeah, no, the fast break was already going. They had to put 2 seconds back on the clock, basically. They didn't, but
it's unfortunate. All right, I mean, yeah, if you're realistically going to do the comeback, you got to get it to like 10 to 13 in this last 90 seconds.
Is that going to do it?
That's not how it's done. Yeah, Ty Jerome, dude, is he a point guard? I don't know.
If you're down,
he might be a shooting guard.
What's the difference between being down 21 and being down 19? Honestly.
Well, yeah, I mean, grand scheme of things, net ratings may differ, but
Dr. Manhattan, you're still here, and we appreciate that. But you threatened to turn this off like 18 times. You were threatening to turn this off in the first quarter. So I just want to point that out.
It's true. But I think the Suns were a top 6 seed.
I mean, Tony thinks they are.
Yeah, same here. Or if I didn't know any better, I would have said they were contenders at the start of the year. Jerome tanking his offseason value. It is beneficial, yeah.
No typhoons recently.
All right. Here we go. Comeback starts now.
I cannot stop yawning.
Yeah, I was about to say I started yawning too.
I blame you.
Ty Jerome making things happen. Yawns are contagious. I'm pretty sure that's a real thing.
Yeah.
Oh. I guess they can be transmitted through the broadcast.
Have you ever tried to make your pet yawn? That's always fun.
No, I've never done that.
Yeah.
I don't know. That must be a cat person thing.
I think you can make anything yawn. I mean, like, I think you can make your dog yawn. Like, I don't think you can make an insect yawn. But, like, you know.
I think if you rub Apollo's chest, he'll yawn usually.
Yeah, I mean, if you just look at him and open your mouth and act like you're yawning, he'll probably yawn.
You'll trigger them.
Yeah.
Yeah, the chemtrails make us yawn. I'm a big yawner. I yawn a lot. Even when I'm not tired.
I'm like, these yawns are so powerful. I'm like, there's tears in my eyes.
The yawn is the universe is trying to get you to stop watching this game.
They are.
KD, man, KD has had a good game.
I mean, KD's a good player. You know,
yeah, I don't think the Cavs have necessarily done anything to make him really work for it, but it doesn't help that KD is just torching us.
He has such an ugly shot.
Yeah, it's not great.
The thing is, KD does this a lot. Just the Suns suck. So, when you have one player Devin Booker's having a bad year. It's like, yeah, this is
KD on DeAndre Hunter.
Don't love this. Nice. Good for him.
Good God. That's crazy. 32 points already. Yeah. Get him, Okoro. Get him. Got him with the old switcheroo.
AC is laughing.
I don't know. That move was so deadly. The refs were frozen too.
You got to get it under 20 before you get it under 10.
Yeah, one step at a time, right?
I can't stop.
Listen, I will say, I don't think the Cavs are going to win this game. I want to go on record saying I don't think they're going to do it.
Bold, Tony.
But with that said, we have seen them go on like insane 30 to 12 runs, like pretty regularly. And sometimes they come out of nowhere. Sometimes you're like, man, the Cavs suck tonight. And then all of a sudden it's like, whoa, they just went on a huge run. It could happen. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but it could.
It seemed like Mitchell was going to the scores table with like 3 minutes left, and then he never checked in. And I think this is one of those games where, like, all right, you found a little bit of energy. Not really a lot of good play, but you found a little bit of energy with, like, the Javonte Green. Now we've given Donovan some time to, like, sit on the sidelines, watch this. Sometimes your star players come in with a little more energy in those situations after seeing the energy that's being out there on the floor. Like, I thought that it would have been good to put him in at like 3-ish minutes. And so interested to see if they start him in the fourth quarter to try to make any kind of run here.
Guys, huge update. Speaking of a man who thrives when the diff is at 18 or more, Colin Sexton in a 22-point loss, 30 points, 75% shooting from the floor, baby. Man, that's baller.
That's Colin. That's Colin Sexton.
That's Colin Sexton.
He's never been on a good team in his life.
Nope.
Like, it's really
unfortunate.
Never been on, like, not like he's never been on a good team. He's never been on, like, a team that has been trying to win games.
Play-in.
That has been trying to win games.
Not even a team that wanted to be in the play-in.
Yeah. I do feel bad for him. And the one time he did, he got hurt. So it's bad.
Yeah. I do think in the right context, he could be a helpful player.
He just
literally has not had an opportunity to even try being that. I know. It's sad.
It is. It honestly is sad.
Sexton.
He's not even the reason why.
I hope they free him.
He's not even the reason why his teams are bad. Like, that's the whole thing.
No, he's a fine player. He's fine. Like, he's not. Okay, here we go. So, and he got it off in time.
Yeah, he got it off in like a second.
I don't know how they. Yeah, I mean, they just let that go.
I mean, yeah.
When we come back, those 2 points are going to mean a lot. All right. We got Donnie and DG out there and Mobley.
You're six Sam Merrill threes away from.
And here's one of them. This up. Here's the first one.
I'm saying 6.
All right. Oh,
I said 6 because he's gonna get an and 1 in there. So
okay, yeah.
Sometimes you got to get the bad one out of the way early so you can get hot.
The Cavs fans are holding up on the YouTube chat too. J47 says, "I'm thinking of calling the hotline." I don't know if he means the gambling hotline or the other one, but the Cavs are not doing anybody justice tonight. They're demoralizing the fan base. What are we doing, Don?
I mean,
what are we doing?
It's tough. Right. It's tough to know someone's in that spot. That's your blind spot.
I agree, but also that was a crazy pull-up attempt. I wouldn't have loved that shot in any context, but yeah, I do agree. Yeah, like he didn't know he was being trailed there. Mobley, pass it.
Jeez.
See, this is not good stuff from Donovan right now. He did not have a shot there, and he put it up anyways. Is Donovan intentionally selling? This is something that we should discuss. Whoa, there it is.
Oh!
Donovan Mitchell said that it makes him happy to see the Cavs lose games because he wants
doesn't
them to
want
go
to
through
lose
adversity.
Games. He says some dumb stuff sometimes.
I know he does. So, but bear with me, all right? Let me share the hypothesis. Is Donovan intentionally throwing to put his team through some adversity? Does he actually get off on this? Does he want the Cavs to suck for a few games? Give me a break.
That's a dumb 2K bounce.
Did we get an old brother from John Michael there? I don't think he gave us one.
Did. No, it's not close enough for no brother.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh,
Tony, you gotta go. You gotta go right.
Oh yeah, should I leave now? You think?
Yeah,
give me one more dead ball. Let's see if there's any chance of a comeback. Because it was 15 a moment ago.
You can still have the TV on when you write.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, okay.
I want to be here when the Cavalanche happens.
Then you can join back in
right now. Fair points. We'll
That's
go to the
a push off. How is that not a foul?
That
was egregious.
Darius has never I'm going to be writing the takeaways for Fear the Sword.
Yes,
post game.
Yeah,
get him started.
Yeah,
yeah. I'm actually going to the club. Yeah, to celebrate this Cavs comeback. All starting with an Aquaro corner 3. That's the spark. Light it up. Here we go. Comeback starts now. I think Aquaro's played okay tonight. I think he's been fine.
He's been fine.
Yeah, he's been fine. Oof.
That was a really bad closeout from Evan.
Yeah, I was just going to say, like, even Evan Mobley closing out very well the last few games.
Too bad defensive games. That foul on the last Monk drive in the Kings game was very bad. He just doesn't leave his feet like that.
Sam, just need him. That's what I'm talking about. That's why Sam's getting so much hate, because shots that we expect him to make right there, he hasn't been hitting.
Well, first off, that was a tough shot, and second off, it would have made it a 15-point game, which isn't doing anything. So it's fine.
No, I agree. I'm not saying this is why I'm hating on Sam, but I think this is why he's getting so much. He's getting trashed by Twitter. Yeah.
I mean, I don't care why he's getting trashed by Twitter. It's Twitter.
Last possession here, and then I'll be heading out. I'll come back.
You haven't seen enough
when the Cavs are down. Hey, wait a second. Here it is. Show me something, Aquaro. Pull up 3 in transition. All right.
Sam,
all right, guys,
get that rebound.
Later
you get that rebound.
To say goodnight.
Jump ball.
But I don't know if this one's turning around anytime soon. So I'll see you guys soon.
Finally. Yeah, or I really don't know about that, because when the Cavs have played really competitive games against other great teams, I don't know if that's been something that's come up or been the reason why they lose those games. So maybe. It's certainly been a problem of late, but there's been a lot of problems of late. Yeah, Tony, blame Tony. Oh, that should be like 21, Donovan's down from 5 points to 0 points now. There you go. Sam's there. Good pass from DG. And one! We're so back now that we got Tony gone. If Tony comes back during this comeback, I will kick him off. I'll just kick him off because I can do that. So don't you worry, guys. Do not worry. I will kick him off. So. Yeah, Tony was ruining everything. I will guard the stream. Tony can be on these non-Cavs games when it doesn't matter. Listen, Aura, they're down 13. They're probably going to lose. They've been playing awful. They're down 14. I was giving Evan that free throw. Yeah, he's spectating. He's watching the game because he's writing the recap. Yeah, or we don't need that negativity. I mean, we already have me. Hate that for Oklahoma. Are they a good team? Like, is this a big would this be a big upset? Oh, that's not that big. Cavs LQ, Donovan Mitchell has 0 points. Sam just tipped him. Didn't you see that? Is 0. Two for 16. That is crazy. I will do a breakdown of what's wrong with Donovan Mitchell. Because yeah, things have been bad recently. So I'll write that up tomorrow. Oh, losing to UConn, hate that. Don't want to see BG's guy Dan Hurley get any wins. Hate that. Lakers legend Dan Hurley. I don't really like Dan Hurley. I don't really have too much of a take. I'm not really into following college basketball, but just seems like one of those super annoying college basketball coaches. Like those really try hard coaches. I don't know. They just rub me the wrong way. So, yeah. But yeah. I do like seeing those guys in the NBA because I like them burning out because the NBA is not the same. So. Ooh, John Michael says, "Don't call it a comeback, but I will call it a comeback." All right, we're back into the 2-3 zone. Let's see. Not in a 2-3 zone. Kind of in a 2-3 zone. You just can't, you just cannot let Kevin Durant, or that was the easiest prediction to make. They just didn't guard Kevin Durant. So I'm okay with the zone. Nothing. It's not like man defense has been any good. You just got to know where Kevin Durant is, and you can't lose KD. You just can't lose KD. That's all. All right, Evan, take this mismatch. You got to take Devin Booker. You got to take Devin Booker. There you go. Good take on Devin. All right, get some stops, boys. Defense and offense. All right, back in man. It looks like. Don't give up that easy switch, guys. You don't need to switch that crap. All right, good defense. There you go. Get there. Defense into offense. Good reverse layup. Now that's how you defend, guys. AC is back. Tony, we will kick you out. We will kick you out. You can't be here. You cannot be here. Yeah, but you were quiet. See, that point, it's a 13-point game if Tony doesn't start commenting like this. There we go. Ev hits a shot after we all told Tony to go away. Thank you, chat, for doing your part. Somehow we got to blame Tony. Honestly, BG, maybe we should do that. Maybe we should do that. This could be the time. Sam would have made that if without Tony's negativity, saying that Sam's never made a shot that matters. Yeah, I mean, Katie's been doing a lot of KD stuff, and then he keeps getting fouled. I don't know how that foul was on the floor. That was a sick block. 400 career blocks is insane. Good steal from Donovan. Please, 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 please. Jeez. Just can't hit a shot. That was a good shot. It looked good, man. He's going through it right now. Rebound, please. Go. Run. Yeah, take foul. Come on, guys. Listen, if Donovan was a hockey player, he needs like an empty net goal. Like he needs to see the ball go through the hoop. He needs to know what that feels like again, because he's getting some. He's taking some good looks. He's missed some good shots. He's also taking some bad shots too. This is just a tough one. Yeah, maybe some more grift on Drez, maybe. Yeah, Dan, you're Bryant's Tony. That's tough. Never like that comparison. Tony's the cooler. Dr. Manhattan, not Dr. Manhattan, cool guy. He only goes off against bad teams like the Celtics. It's these good teams he struggled with. Leading scorer of all time against the Celtics. Tony's trying to, Donovan's missed at least 2 games since that stretch. So, Tony, share all of the facts before you come here with stuff like that. The Pistons lost to the Mavericks today. Cool guy. Yeah, no mistake the second time. Just extending the game a little bit. Just keeping everybody out there, I guess. All right, Cavs got a rebound. You know what? The Cavs didn't lose this game. They just ran out of time. If there was 8 minutes left, auto dub. But unfortunately, it's a 48-minute game and not a 56-minute game. So the Cavs just ran out of time. That happens to the best of us. Yeah, surprised they didn't go back to Hunter a little earlier. These players are very motivated for the clap. This is good stuff. I love this. Yeah. Yeah, we are just witnessing greatness from superstars from the last decade. And that's pretty cool. If you're going to stay up late, you want to at least see something. And we're seeing something. We are all witnesses, yeah. Or we will probably be seeing that. However, we're also seeing that in the chat by everybody in the chat. So, I like it. The full court press. Maybe they'll just dribble it off their foot. Who could say? Oh, there you go. Good pass. Give us an and one there. Simbola, I would say no. He's had a couple good possessions. He did have a sick block, yeah. But I mean, Durant is 37. Oh, not on the floor? What? How was that on the floor? I don't understand that. What? He needed to see 2 free throws go in. He needed 2 free throws to go in. And then the guy jumping at Donovan's feet there, if he doesn't do that, that's probably 2 easy points with the pass ahead, so that sucks. They'd be cheating. Yeah, they're going to try to get a 3 somehow here, but I don't know how. Oh, not good. Oh! This finish. I like it, though. Get to the line, see 2 free throws go in. There we go. That's a free throw, guys. It's a great question, old kid. Do not have the answer for you. They say, like, first foul in the last 2 minutes, but the Cavs are in the bonus, so it's fine. Good to see Donovan hit 2 of those free throws. He scored 10 points in the last 2 minutes last game. If he scores 10 points tonight, Cavs probably win. That's tough. That's a tough shot. Devin Booker, good at basketball. Yeah. Are you guys happy now? They played through Evan. That's all everybody's ever wanted. It's just tough to play through a big man late. So just say, like last game, Donovan Mitchell, 10 points in the final 2 minutes because he was being aggressive and stuff. Like, you have Donovan Mitchell on your team to do stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah. Kevin Durant's doing some Kevin Durant stuff. It's fine. It is what it is. Bang! Guys, they can still do this. Tony still believes. 9 points, 1 minute. Just got to get a couple turnovers. That's not a turnover. Just dribble it off your foot or something. They're trying. That's fine. You get the ball back. Is RYB? Is that Tony? Congrats, Tony. Very happy that your sons got to win. I just know if Donovan Mitchell threw it out of bounds like this, you guys would be lighting up the chat now. Bang, we're back. BG, I can come after the chat. I think the chat likes it when I come after them. That's what I think. Makes them feel involved. I mean, that's kind of the whole brand, we beef with the chat. Yeah, the chat is a beam of positivity whenever Okoro, DG, or Evan does anything. But if anybody else misses a shot, it's like, the world is falling apart. And I'm just here to back up the other guys. Well, guys, thank you everybody for joining. Thanks for staying up. Was it fun? Maybe. Did we yawn some? Of course. Don't get too much, don't take too much from this game. In 1 month's time, the Cavs will be playing meaningful basketball, and that's when we can freak out. So, we'll be fine. So, anyways, everybody have a great night. Head to fearthesword.com. You don't need to read anything. Just click around and refresh a bunch. Cook the books. So, see you guys tomorrow. Tony's going to be on the stream. Sunday, I'll be here to guide you through Jazz and Cavs. And we'll see. We'll put to the test if Tony's the cooler or not, because I'm going to be by myself all night on Sunday. So, it's probably, Cavs will probably win, and that's probably going to be why.